All right. So this game says a corporate manager is selecting employees for a research team. The team will include at least 4 employees, all from among the following 8. Okay, so far we know that there's going to be at least 4 employees out of 8, but there could be more, right? So far.
Mhm.
All right, and then we have our employees. So we have M O P S T W Y and Z. And then we have our following constraints. All right, so how circle slash works is it's really great on when we have conditional rules, because what we do is we only focus on our sufficient condition first. So here we have if M is on the team. So what we want to do right away is make 2 scenarios of where M is happening and one where M is not. So we're not even paying attention to the second half of the rule yet. We literally are going to say, okay, so we have M and we have one where we don't have M. And then once we do that, now we can pay attention to our others. So what happens when we have M?
Neither O or nor P can be
Yes.
in a group.
So on the first one here, I'm going to cross out O and P. But on the second one, can we do anything?
No.
No, because we don't have our sufficient condition.
Mhm.
All right, so now we're going to go on to our next one where it says if S is on the team. So this is where it gets a little bit difficult, but you then would automatically copy over our scenarios again. So now we're going to have 2 of the exact same, right? So if we look at this, the top half is the same. Like it's the exact same and the bottom is the same.
Mhm.
And so for each one that is the same, we have to make both scenarios for S. So on the left, I'm going to make it so we have S. And then on the other, for the other one, I'm going to make it so we don't have S. All right, so then what happens when we do have S?
Then P and T must also be.
Excellent. So what happens in world number 1 here?
Mm,
Because we have S. Does it work?
no, that conflicts with one of the.
Yeah. So it dies. So we cross
Yeah.
it off. And then for the other one, it says both P and T. So I can cross P and T off here.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. And so now we go on to our next rule. And it says if W is on the team. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm going to copy all of them over again. Oh, okay. And what do you think I'm going to do here?
So you're gonna do the same. So for each one, you're gonna do 3 of them with not with W on the team, and then the other ones without W on the team.
Excellent. So the top half, I'm going to have W. And for the bottom half, I'm going to not have W. And then what happens when we have W?
So M and Y must also be.
All right, so is this a problem anywhere?
M and Y, it would be a problem with the first one right there
Yep.
on the top.
So that one dies. What about the second and third one?
W M Y. So number 3 would be invalid.
Yes. All right. So now we have all of our rules taken into account and we just have to pay attention, or we only have to go through like the other ones that we don't have anything for are just floaters.
Yep.
And so what I love about this so much is we don't have to worry about conditional rules anymore. Like we have it done. So we don't have to worry about contrapositives. We don't have to worry about any of the things.
Yeah.
All right. So the only difference is I, for the typical first question, like to reread my rules and use them to cross it off because it gives me an opportunity to reread them and make sure I didn't miss anything.
Okay.
And so you might do this already, but the first one is like if M is on the team. So I only have to pay attention to the answer choices that actually have M, right? Because it doesn't matter if I don't have M.
Mhm.
So if M, we can't have O or P. Well, here we have P, so that one's wrong. Okay, so what about our second rule? What could we cross off because of that one?
So S, anywhere where there's an S, there has to be a P and a T. So C is not correct because there's no T.
Mhm.
Um, S, P, T. The D is, it doesn't have a P.
Excellent.
And that's it for the second rule, I believe.
Mhm.
And then for the third one, with W on the team, the last one is wrong because W's on the team, but I think it's M that's missing. Yeah, M is missing.
Excellent. Also, I forgot an important thing on this. We have to make sure that there's at least 4.
Yeah.
And so, does that play a role in any of our scenarios?
Um, that. Oh yeah, like I think for the top right one, TYZ have to be in.
Yeah, so that's really helpful.
Um,
And then for like number 1, I would probably just do like at least 1, but it
yeah.
could be both or something like that. Um, Here we have at least 1,
Hmm.
and then here we have at least 4.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So then does 7 Sage teach to skip the which questions and go straight to the if questions?
Um, I think it depends on whether you have the game split or not. But
I always do the if questions first because I just think it makes
yeah.
it easier. Like,
Hmm.
and then I just do it on routine. Like, it's just my routine and I do it and it's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
So here it says, if Y is not on the team, then any of the following could be on the team except. So if Y is not on the team, so what worlds could we be looking at?
Definitely the bottom two.
Yes. And so essentially, so what we're doing here is we're saying, get a different color. No to Y. So then, and it could be on the team except. So who cannot be on the team?
Both. M can't be on the team for both, right?
But yep, it could be M or W, but W is not an answer.
Yeah.
So that was really easy.
Hmm.
All right. What about for how would you go about solving 11?
Um, P is not on the team. So I would look at 1, 2, and 4.
Yep.
Um, and then verify. I guess at that point I would look at each answer choice and see if it can be a possible world.
Okay.
Um, so the first one is like neither M nor O is on the team. Um, I guess that's not possible because I mean, if number 4, I mean, all of the top ones have O
Yeah,
crossed.
we never have both of them off. You're
Yeah,
absolutely right. Okay.
either M or T is on the team. That's that one. The second one is impossible because in all of them,
Yep. Perfect.
either it's M or T or at least M. MZ, MZ. Not possible either.
Excellent.
MT, OT. That one I think is possible with 1.
Okay. And then what about E?
E, OY. That is not possible. No.
Awesome. And so now I would go back to number 9. And so it says, which one of the following is a pair of employees who cannot be on the team together? And so I would just start with A.
M and T. Yeah, I mean M and T can be together.
Yeah,
because
we have that on number 2, so that's easy to cross off.
Yeah. OY. Yeah, I think 4 makes OY possible. PZ. PZ makes like I think 4 makes it possible. SW. That one is not possible.
All right, so I'm liking that one.
WY. Yeah, it's possible to have them both. So
And
I
we're
would say B.
all right. And now for number 12.
Must be on the team. So OS. So A isn't, or sorry,
What are we looking for? So which at least one of them must be on the team. So in order to cross them off, what are we looking for?
We're just seeing if it's possible for both of them to be out.
Yes. Or both of them to be out. Yeah, so if both of them can be out, then we can cross it off.
Yeah. So I mean, like A, you can cross off because one has them out.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
OW. I think OW is possible to have them both out, right? Because number 4 you can cross O and W is already crossed out.
Yep, perfect.
PS. Yeah, 1 has PS both out. I think the answer might be TY because
which one could because it doesn't happen. Well, obviously we're not looking at 1 or 2 because Y is in.
yeah. And then for 4,
3 Y is in. So why doesn't it work for 4?
Because you need at least 4 that are in. And if you take out both T and Y, then that means that there's only 3 in the end.
Excellent.
And then for YZ, wait. So I think I'm kind of stuck with YZ now because I think.
Can Y and Z ever be in together? We have it in together here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, must be on the team. No, do we ever have Y and Z? Oh, sorry, we have to have Y and Z both out.
Yeah. You could look at.
But on T and Y, did I do something wrong when I think I might have erased something at some point that I shouldn't have because T and Y and Y and Z. Because it has to be on, it's going to come down to this world and I can't remember. It's going to come down to at least 1 has to be in. I would have only said that if Y must have been out here. Because I only would have said at least 1 if the other 3 were in between Z and O. And so here Y and Z could be out. So the answer is D.
Okay, got it.
All right, I must have deleted that when I erased stuff. Excellent. So what do you feel